Hey everyone, it's your boy, Eden. I take no enjoyment out of this. I want to state this off the bat. I had literal boiling rage while I scripted this video. I told myself I was done with this kind of stuff, but you know what? I can't sit by when it comes to child safety. And at the end of the day, what this person has done and is continuing to do is wrong. The subject of today is a user by the name of Galactic, and her alternative account has been Hostess on Twitter. She's a popular Charlister artist with 1,933 followers on her art account, and a Charlie roleplayer account with 2,858 followers. She's a person with an audience, voice, and way to broadcast her emotions and easily sway those who wouldn't question her. Now, she's done a lot of fucked up shit in the past, and I could get into it, and I'll just link that thread below. But today we're going to focus on the main issue that I consider a literal issue of child safety. Galactic Spud is 25 and has a bunch of friends who are also adults in their 20s. I say this because she has been targeting literal children, and her most egregious act is defending sexual remarks towards a minor. While this person is no longer a minor, it was done while they were one with the knowledge they were one. As you see in the screenshot, she makes the defense that people didn't know she was a minor. However, in this timestamp within the Discord that she resided in, someone by the name of Chief Mouser at 7:43 a.m. said she's whipping out her minor card. At 9:08 a.m. that same day, someone by the name of agix asks if the minor has wet dreams about the user Alpha Liar. Alpha Liar is also a guilty party with horrible behavior, such as threatening to send an in-real-life lesbian art of Vaggie, a lesbian character being beheaded, and egregious things said in his Discord about the minor he was harassing and stalking. So needless to say, we have a cesspool of degenerate, vile behavior. She also makes the claim, only one person said something sexual about the minor, so what's the big deal? Which isn't a viable defense. Sexually making a comment to a minor is wrong, period. Whether it was only one person or 100 doesn't fucking matter. Defending so much as one person's behavior of being sexual to a minor is never okay. She also claims that because it was a day before the minor turned 18, it's fine, which is also not a viable defense. Almost 18 would never stand in the court of law with eliciting nudes to and or from a minor, and or sexual acts with one offline if the age of consent within that area is 18. And you're using that as a get out of jail free card when the actuality of the situation is these people didn't know exactly how old the minor was, just that she was a minor. She could have been 13 for all they know. So this argument is also null. Spuds has since deleted the thread of her saying these things and is trying to run away from her actions. She is burying her profile in ship art, is claiming this is all a lie and playing victim, is having people contact the victim into being silent, and is also still being supported with over 3,000 followers combined from both her main art account and roleplay account. Someone who believes harassing minors and being sexual to them in any way should be held accountable for their actions. While minors are not null and void from being given criticism of their actions, there is a fine line between constructive criticism and literal sexual harassment. She needs to get some serious professional help if this is the way she is going to act over minors, literal children 10 years younger than her, such as Rat/Stinky Rat Boy on Twitter, for calling out the fact she and her group of friends are harassing someone. And why did all of this start? Because the minor/victim was calling out literal harassment over a ship of fictional fucking characters. Pastel, the victim, was upset that they were targeting people who ship Charlie and Vaggie because they're prominent Charlister shippers in the fandom, 3 of the biggest named ones. Galactic Spuds, Hating Alex, and Alpha Liar are responsible for the emotional distress, sexual harassment, and stalking of someone who at the time was a literal child, over fictional fucking characters. There is a fine line between defending your ship and then there is bringing real-life heinous acts into a situation over something fictional, especially with minors. We need to not let this be ignored. We cannot allow this sort of behavior and presence to fester within this fandom. This is a safety issue with children. It needs to be cut off at the head. This show isn't even on air yet. This is only after the release of the pilot, and we already have people like this existing within our fandom. I have personally found 2 pedophiles preying on children within this fandom. One of them happened to be my friend who was a popular artist, and if we let sexual remarks about minors go unchecked, we are creating a breeding ground for pedophiles to slip in, unnoticed. I saw this in Brody, and I don't want to see it happen again. Minors do not deserve to be put into this situation and position. Please give support to Pastel Sky 17 on Twitter and Stinky Rat Boy. I'll link their pages below. And please, spread this video. We need to let people know why this is not okay, who these people are, and what they have done and are continuing to do. My name is Eden, and like I always say, let's continue to inspire each other. And please, for the love of God, don't be fucking creepy to minors.